say you're bold. From wild hot takes to the stories he'll spin, you never quite know what you're diving in. Then there's the Vincent Zone, best bud in tow, and the Fritzy Files crew, she's raring to go. So tune in, lean in, let the man speak. Something new and outrageous every damn week. It's the world according to Dick Buttons podcast, bitches.
That's right. Welcome to the world according to Dick Buttons. I'm Dick Buttons, and I'm so happy you pressed play. You know, this is episode 19. We only have 2 episodes left until season 6 starts, and I'm very excited about that. And I hope you join us for season 6. We got some pretty fucking amazing stuff planned, and I think it's going to be epic. But let me get started on something that I wanted to share with all of you. So they made a big deal about this Netflix goat roast this week of Kevin Hart. And yeah, I watched the Tom Brady one and I enjoyed it, but all it really did was make me long for the roasts of the past. And yeah, I'm a little older, so maybe I do remember this, but I think there's a lot of people in my age range watching this. Those Friar Club roasts with Dean Martin, the man of the hour, they did them once a month. And so the Kevin Hart goat roast comes on, and I just it was forced to me, right? I mean, they opened up with Tom Brady, and I get it. Tom Brady was the one that got roasted prior, and of course, he has to exact his revenge on Kevin Hart. But Kevin Hart's reactions even seemed rehearsed. And, you know, Tom Brady's not a comedian. And to be fair, even the older roasts back in the day, they had sports figures, they had non-comedians, they had actors, they had politicians. But for some reason, those just seemed more authentic. And I think that's because they were. The more I watched the Kevin Hart roast, the more I realized that this was just a money grab by Netflix. And these people who were here were just going through the motions. And honestly, it could not touch what Don Rickles, Dean Martin, Foster Brooks, Sammy Davis, Frank Sinatra, all of these guys were doing back in the day. Henny Youngman. There was just such authenticity to what they were doing at these roasts that just was absent from the Kevin Hart roast. And the other thing, if you look at the people that were on the dais for the 60s and the 70s, all superstars, all superstars. Major people, even if they weren't comedians, major politicians, major actors, major sports figures, who was hot at the time. I'm looking at this dais for the Kevin Hart one, and I don't even recognize the names when they were introducing them, right? And listen, maybe I'm out of touch, maybe I'm not hip like the this generation, and I didn't know who these fucking people were. But that doesn't change the fact that it came off ultra rehearsed, ultra fake. The reactions, there was really no camaraderie between everybody who was on the dais. So it really didn't hit for me or land well at all. And all it made me do was go back on YouTube and watch these older clips. And my God, these clips are so good. Go back, do me a favor. Even if you're not in my age demographic, do yourself a favor. Go back and look up the Dean Martin Man of the Hour roasts, or look up Don Rickles because he was the GOAT back then, and he was the GOAT until he passed. That man is fucking fantastic. Nobody's gonna touch him. And listen, Jeff Ross, good master of ceremonies. He gets the closer spot now, but he's not Don Rickles, and he knows he's not Don Rickles. So I'm gonna have to give the GOAT roasts of Kevin Hart 1 out of 5 dicks. That's right, 1 out of 5 dicks. And I'm gonna grade the Man of the Hour roast hosted by Dean Martin or whoever 5 out of 5. If I could give it 6, I'd give it 6. Head and shoulders, head and tails, way better than this shit that Netflix put out. Shame on you, Netflix. For us authentic people who remember what these real roasts were, hell, even the roast that Howard Stern did back in the day, were closer to the Dean Martin roast than this bullshit that Netflix put out. So don't watch the Netflix roast. Just go on and pull up some shit on YouTube from the old stuff and even watch the Howard Stern roast. They're even better. And that is my final word on that.
Are you looking for the world according to Dick Button's podcast merchandise? Well, today is your lucky day. The shop is now open. We have shirts, mugs, hats, even underwear. Well, maybe not that. And you Vincenzo and Fritzy fans, we got you covered too. It's epic. We even have Super Saturday Show and AI music merch. So head over to the store right now. The link is below. Time to rep the show.
Okay, I'm going to rant about something that I have ranted about before. But hey, this is my podcast. I can rant about it again if I want to. You ever walk behind somebody who has no purpose in life? Meandering through the hallway of some place or a public space, grocery store, has no idea who's behind them, what's to the left of them, what's to the right of them, and it comes off they couldn't give two shits. Well, these are the kind of people I'd like to take a baseball to the side of the head. I mean, really, are you that devoid of your surroundings that you don't realize that there are people who are doing things with a purpose, especially a grocery store? You can't walk through these aisles like it's the first time you've seen items on shelves or the first time somebody dropped you into a super shop right. I mean, come on. And then you get these assholes who park their cart in the middle of the aisle to look at shit next to them, leaving you no space to get by. These aisles, at least the ShopRite that I go to, are basically two carts wide with maybe a little space in between. Not a lot of room. Keep your cart to the fucking right. Either way you're coming down the aisle. But my favorite, and this I'm sure has happened to everybody, these two people meet up in the middle of the aisle, carts not even straight, right next to each other, and talking like they haven't seen each other in 14 years. And by the way, they probably saw each other yesterday. Oh, how's the kids? What did you do on Saturday? Now, the people are backing up down this aisle because we can't get through because Susan and Karen want to have a fucking conversation in the middle of aisle 7. You know what, ladies? Go to fucking Starbucks. Go to Panera. Get a fucking salad and sit in a booth and talk. Don't waste my time, my day, when I got 5 things to pick up and I know where I'm going and I know what I need to do. You can't do that, people. You can't. It's not a written law, but it's an implied law. You can't take everybody hostage with your bullshit. Now, what I'd like to do, and I've done this in the past, but I'm older and I'm calmer now, so I haven't. But when those two people had their carts together and talking, I would just not take a running start, but I would get some momentum and just crash right through their carts to get to the other side. And then they look at me like I'm the crazy one. Okay. I That may have been an extreme thing to do, and I may come off crazy. But fuck it. You want to talk? Go somewhere and talk. You want to shop? Go there to shop. That's what you're there for. You're not there to reminisce. You're not there to make plans. You're not there to meander through the aisles, not knowing what you're fucking looking for and holding up everybody else who has shit to do and places to go. I feel better now. So next time you're in the grocery store, I don't know, pay attention. Pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to what's behind you. Pay attention to what's going on. Just pay attention. I'm not asking a lot of the human race. We all have to coexist in this world. Being cognizant of what's going on around you is part of it. A big part of it. Don't be an asshole. Pay attention and get your shit done.
When the wine gets open, you know what that means. Unscripted moments and in between scenes. Topics start flowing, no map, no throne. No one really knows where the night's gonna roll. Best friend for life, just talking it out. Laughing too loud, that's what it's about. So hit play, don't sit below. Come pour one up on a Vincenzo.
That's right, everybody. From that theme music, you know exactly what time it is. To my right.
As always, honored and humble.
Welcome to another episode of the Vincenzo. Hey, episode 19.
Oh, nobody thought we could count that high.
I probably can't. So we're approaching season 6. Enough about that. What are we drinking, by the way? Oh, let's see. What do we have?
We have a little something from Sardinia.
Ooh,
Oh,
Castera.
Castera.
Did I put the right roll on that?
You did. Oh, wow.
While I'm opening,
So fancy.
did you watch Punisher yet?
And I didn't even know it was on.
It dropped last night.
Did it drop last night?
Yeah, I didn't watch it yet.
No.
I wanted to know if you would. It's an hour. It's one show. It's not a series.
It's one show, 1 hour.
Boom.
Boom.
That's it.
It's
Yeah.
over. Is it good?
I said I didn't watch
Oh,
it.
you didn't watch it? No.
I wanted to know if you did.
I dove into a new series with my better half.
Which one?
It's on Netflix. It's called Unfamiliar.
Who's in it?
It's a kind of an espionage. It's actually German with English dubbing. And
Is it good dub? Because
the dubbing is okay. Storyline is good so far.
is it new or is it old?
2025.
Okay.
Yeah. 6 episodes. So
Oh, that's all right.
yeah, we're 3 episodes in. Good.
And I
Pretty
hate
good.
I hate to be bougie, but like
Oh, do it. Be bougie.
no. Like if the dubbing is not good,
Yeah, you know what? It feels
I get a headache.
more. But you know what? It's German. Just the fact that they got it as close as they did with the dubbing.
Well, does
You should get an award just for that.
German line up nicely with? No, it doesn't.
That's the whole thing.
There's a lot of
Their mouth is still moving. It's kind of like Japanese. Their mouth is still moving, and the English is done.
Do you watch Monarch? Oh, you don't have Apple TV.
No.
Well, neither do I.
That's not going to stop them.
That does not stop me.
No, it is.
All right, cheers, my brother.
Cheers to Sardinia. Oh, let's see what Sardinia.
Yeah, Monarch is done very well, by the way. Godzilla, King Kong. I mean, you really can't go wrong.
No, you can't.
And there's multiverse shit going on.
Taste that wine. Tell me what you think.
It's not cold. Oh, I like this though.
This is a wine. I worked a side gig.
And stole it?
And the host said to me on the way out, take all the red wine. I was like, as much as I'd love to take all the red wine, people brought gifts. And these were whiskey drinkers and bourbon drinkers.
So, wait a minute. He was re-gifting the gifts that people gave him?
No, he just said to me at the end of the night, take it home. And I was like, listen, I'll take home 1 bottle. I looked at all the bottles carefully to see. But these were all bougie people who had great taste in everything. And I was
You didn't think of a brother here and you could have brought a couple
I didn't want to
See,
extend myself.
when
They were
someone says,
they were so drunk.
you think they woke up in the morning?
They were so drunk. And I said, listen, you're going to have somebody come over who doesn't drink whiskey or bourbon, and you're going to want a nice red wine.
Yeah, and if he offers you that is what makes you and I markedly different. Because I would have got a wheelbarrow and brought that shit to my car.
Side note,
Yeah.
a sidebar. They said, and make sure you take food, which I had wrapped up a portion for myself. And they had like the world's best fried chicken, and I just about 20 pieces of that. They had 4 trays, so I took about a tray.
So you're on a sliding scale of what you want to take.
Correct.
Food is food first.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
The food went in. And she said, here's a bottle of champagne. Okay. And then when the husband, he was like, He was getting a little carried away.
I may need to work one of these side hustles.
You break your butt though. You really work hard on your feet. Don't go. But the money was great.
Yeah.
Money was great.
Okay.
Yeah.
We are doing something a little bit different today. Before we get started, but we are going to do another top 5 list. Today we're going to tackle the top 5 sci-fi TV shows of all time. And I know it goes against the grain of us having a dedicated topic, but we'll bullshit in between or before or after.
I always like to see what we overlap as far as
I don't know. This one, I found this one not difficult. Well, a little bit difficult because there were so many
correct.
that I
Yes.
watched.
Yeah.
So I think I went against my own rule.
Uh-oh.
I tried to take one from every era, which I really shouldn't. But that's what I
See, my problem with that is, and you probably enjoyed them, but
right.
I want the ones that hit me. The ones that I'll say I could watch them again.
I think there's only one on this list that really should have been an honorable mention.
Okay.
That I kicked something else off the list,
Uh,
but only because we'll get into
okay.
it.
All right.
Did we nail down officially? I think I don't. We may not be able to make it uh episode 1 for season 6, the New York thing.
Yeah.
We may have to do that a little bit later because it's already, like I said, this is dropping this week.
Right.
I mean, it has dropped. See, when you record ahead of time, and then one more week for 20. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get that in. But we'll
Yeah.
properly. Oh, and the merch store is open.
It is.
I
Good
was
stuff.
so excited I got that done. And we added, we have your AI stuff, we have my AI stuff.
All right.
I added Phoenix's Super Saturday show.
Yeah.
I even added the Common Sense Crusade to the
Nice.
interview I did way back before video.
Yeah.
He contacted me and when he saw the store and he goes, "Hey, can I get some merch on there?" And I said, "Yeah, sure.
What? Knock it out. By the way, that was the first time you saw my 2 new AI bands.
It was the first time, yeah.
An alternative rock band named the Faded Tats
Mhm.
and my rock group called Rocket Caviar.
I like that name.
Yes, that was my better half's choice of all the names I had.
It almost sounds like it could have been you put it into an AI generator.
Nope, that one was
No, no,
straight. Yeah,
but the words are
right.
yeah.
I'm getting better at it.
No, right?
She's really doing.
And then I sent you pictures of what I think I wanna do with the set.
Mhm.
So those partitions now this is
Is it the world according to Dick Buttons in panels?
no, that's a neon light that I sent you,
Oh, we're gonna have to look at that. That's cool,
and it's 20 inches,
right?
so I think that's big, right? That's
Right.
it's almost 2 feet.
Right.
See, I could do the math.
It's it's a little under 2 feet, but yes,
I said
perfect.
I
You're
said
perfect.
I said almost 2
I was just being precise. Take it easy.
almost and just under.
Have a sip.
Time out.
Have a
Almost
sip. of wine.
time out. Almost and just under are the same fucking thing, aren't they?
I was just clarifying.
Okay.
Just have a glass of wine.
And those panels are 6 feet tall. Now,
Mhm.
this banner was 10 feet.
All right.
So I think based on how much is gathered at the bottom here, I think 6 feet, we could measure it after.
Right.
And you saw the picture I sent, it could
Mhm.
actually go in a circle.
Right.
So there will be no edges or anything, and then we could hang the neon sign there. And then whatever else you wanna hang, but I think that's and so there's that,
Right.
and I wanna get a new board with a 3rd mic input
Right.
and get a 3rd mic for right over there.
Okay.
Um, one day we will get the dream team together,
Mhm.
whether we lock other people up for that to happen or,
Put a little twine in your menage.
you and I could have a guest, Fritzy and I could have a guest, or even on my own, I could have 2 people in here for an interview. But,
Right.
lot of things happening for season 6. That's what I wanna do. I don't think I'm gonna be able to debut the set for season 6 either.
Guess what? We'll surprise them. That's it. Sometimes when it happens organically,
Yeah.
it works best.
Alright, so let's get into this. As we've done this before, We will go 1 and 1.
Mhm.
Top 5 sci-fi television shows of all time. And as always, we let Vincenzo go first. Let's see. I guarantee.
By the way, I guarantee, not only have not on your list, you may never heard of it.
No, there's one. Okay, well,
Mhm.
there's one that you definitely have on here, at least of mine.
Oh, no. I think we've overlapped at least maybe by 2,
I don't think so.
but I have one on my list that I think you'd never heard of.
All right.
But you should I would almost dare you to watch one episode.
Don't dare. Double dog dare. And
And then his tongue is stuck to a pole.
then I have to.
All right, double dog dare ya. My number 5.
Number 5.
The series is a British science fiction television series
I'm out.
called UFO.
The fuck is that? I never heard.
1970.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. I never heard of that.
All right. Do you remember the Andersons? They were both husband and wife. They did all the things with the marionettes, like
Oh,
Thunder,
yeah.
Thunderballs,
And the Genesis video was based on those.
Captain Scarlet.
Yeah.
Well, then they went to live action. These
Oh.
people did Space 1999, which was the sequel to the UFO series.
Okay.
UFO series, very hip, very what the future might look like with the funky cars and the spaceships and the aliens coming down, and the organization was called Shadow, and the women were dressed in silver jumpsuits with these funky purple wigs as part of their uniform. The opening theme song, very catchy and snazzy, and it was just so cool. But very I was a kid when I watched it, so it's 1970. Let's do the math. I was 10 years old.
I was 5.
I was 10.
You're old.
I know, even to be 10. But it was such a funky show, and I revisited it. It still holds up in its very funky way. I double dog dare you to
I'll give it a shot.
or even just get onto YouTube and catch a clip.
Yeah.
And listen to the theme song and kind of see what's going on.
Obviously, I won't know any of the actors, right? I mean, was there anybody famous in it?
No,
Mm.
no. But it was cool. Yeah.
No, I'll give it a shot. I guarantee that's not on my list.
No, it was not gonna be.
All right, so my number 5.
Okay.
I would have to categorize this as it was sci-fi without a doubt,
Okay.
but it had a twist to it.
Okay.
It was more of a, I don't want to say a sitcom, but it had a comedic plot to it.
Can I guess?
Okay, so I think I'm misleading you with the comedic thing, but there were some
No, I mean
Alien Nation.
Oh, Alienation. That's straight up science fiction.
It is, but the aliens are in suits. They're integrated into the
Right.
population, so it's not like, ooh, look, there's aliens.
Right. Oh no, it's still science fiction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the underlying plot was they were trying to take us over,
Right.
but they went for the long game. They were
Right,
infiltrating
yes.
first into
Yes.
government, into business, and
Right.
and I forget. See, you have a folder of shit. I have one piece of paper.
Yeah, but you got a great memory that way.
I can't tell you one actor that was in it. I know there was. I think Mandy Patinkin played one of the aliens.
Okay.
You know what? I'll research that, and you know where that's gonna go.
And Mandy Patinkin doing it, something like that is probably out of the box for him.
Number 4 for Mr. Vincenzo.
This one is the one I think.
We overlap?
No, we don't overlap on 4. 4, I think, Humans, which I think I heard from you.
Yeah. You know what? I was totally drew a blank on that to put it on my list, but that was a good show, and that didn't last long either, I don't think.
I think that was 2015 to 2018.
3 seasons.
Yeah, but I remember the 3rd season, they kinda
it's funny. I
digressed a little.
It totally was out of my head. You just said it, but then when you said it, I was the one that told you about it.
You're the one who told me about it, and the first 2 seasons were killer.
Yeah.
Real, like, brutal.
Yeah.
Brutal reality for
That was a good show. Was there anybody famous in that?
yeah, I was what's her name? Who was Gemma Chan? She did the
Jackie's daughter?
racist. Um, um, she was in the Eternals
Okay.
movie. Um, I think that's it as far as.
Remind me, we'll put the nerd thing up later. We have
But I think that's a BBC production also.
two
So
BBCs
yeah,
out of the gate.
Yeah, love BBC.
It was a good show though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was very well
Not
done.
bad. Number 4. Maybe I think
We did overlap by one.
I think one we have the same. Not the same spot, but I think we one. And this may be the one, but it's only my number 4.
Okay.
The Star Trek.
No, it wasn't.
You don't even have Star Trek on your list?
I don't, and I thought I was gonna hate myself for I was like, "Listen," but again, I didn't do the one from every I was like, "Listen, be honest with yourself. Will you watch it again, the original Star Trek?" I watched it the first time.
That would have been on my list regardless if I'll
Okay.
tell you the show that I stuck in there because of time frame.
Okay.
But for me, again, not the biggest Star Trek fan in the world either, but prolific as far as
Correct.
sci-fi shows go and beyond the TV shows,
They set a tone,
movies,
right?
other iterations
The characters.
that the characters,
well
yes,
done.
but that main cast lived on for many, many, many years.
Right. Right.
And you talked about Tarantino writing a thing for Star Trek. I mean, I think that would have worked.
Dream
You did watch last week's episode, did you not?
of what?
Or of
Of us?
where you made the statement that you don't
Yes.
think
Yeah.
Tarantino. Oh, and I did put up the graphic.
Yes.
He lost money on one movie.
Yes, they did.
There's no one who's perfect.
No, but I haven't watched one of his movies that I didn't like.
Oh, like and make money are two different things.
No, that's correct, but I mean, on top of that, I don't think I've watched anything of his where I went, "Eh." I think at least, it hit some kind of
I find it interesting that Star Trek is not even on your top 5.
I looked at it and I said, "Am I gonna put it there just to put it there?" And I'm a Trekkie. I love it. It would go to number 6.
Uh,
It would go to number 6.
Maybe we have to expand this to top 10. I think people know top 10
Nah,
people get
that's
bored as shit.
That's a lot
All
going
right,
on.
what is your number 3? We're at 3 already?
This is the one where I think we overlap.
Oh, I don't think I guarantee you we don't have anything in common after the I don't think so. Oh, go ahead.
Orphan Black.
No?
Wow.
Good show.
Yeah, and I thought, we had talked about it off,
We did.
off the mic.
We did, and it is a good show. I don't think I don't think it deserves to be in the top 5.
I
There's
loved
too many other shows.
I could think of so many shows, but it was like, what really, I think it was just so well done. I think because it was science fiction, but it wasn't so out of the crazy realm. It was more grounded.
Were
That's
there
what I enjoyed
how many
about it.
seasons of that was there? 3?
2013 to 2017.
4.
4 or 5, yeah. And then they
What
did
math is
that.
what math is 5, by the way? 13 to 17, what math is 5?
It depends on how many episodes there were.
Well
So,
Oh,
you know
it
what I'm
doesn't
trying to say?
you're work
I'm just working off the years.
Oh, you didn't? Okay. I mean,
Um,
I could look it up, but I mean, you would
yeah.
think and that was on a streaming service, wasn't it? Or A&E or something like that.
Yeah, it was something was
You
it
got
on Sci-Fi
You
Channel?
you got a lot of paper, but you have no information.
No, it's a font for people who didn't bring their reading glasses, that's what it is.
Listen, I like that show. I don't think I wouldn't put it in my top 5, obviously, because it didn't make it, but,
Mhm.
in fact, it didn't even come into my mind putting this list together.
Okay.
This brings up my number 3.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't
Hey,
think I don't think that's even coming out.
Okay, that's great.
He's hearing this.
It's great video.
Number 3, Twilight Zone.
Very good.
And that's the one that I reached back into time
Right.
that I wanted in the top 5
Mhm.
because that really set the tone for another show on my list.
Which would be
Uh,
can you use initials?
no, we'll wait till we get there. We'll get there. But every episode was different,
Correct.
gave us many classic Shatner with the plane,
Oh,
the Burgess Meredith.
and
the Burgess Meredith, but all he wanted to do was read. Right. So not only was it sci-fi.
Billy Mooney
Oh yeah,
into the cornfield. Oh, I can't tell you how scary that was.
it was sci-fi, but it also each episode had a message. Like they were trying to.
Very psychological.
Yeah.
Very psychological.
Like almost
And
like
human behavior.
be careful what you wish for is always one of the bigger themes of
Absolutely.
the. And then when it got very popular, every celebrity in the world wanted to be in it,
Right.
and then the movie, Vic Morrow getting killed. I mean,
Mhm.
I think actually now that I think about it, I don't think I reached back just to put it on here, but I think it deserves to be on.
Impression.
I think it deserves to be in the top 5.
Mhm.
Your number 2, Sir.
The X-Files.
Ooh.
I could watch the X-Files over and over, and if nothing else, just watch Mulder and Scully interact. But I thought the best storylines on the X-Files were the independent stories.
Oh, you didn't like the ongoing ones?
I like the ongoing, but
Cancer Man and his sister.
oh no, I thought that stuff was great, but I thought the isolated stories where they're,
Hmm.
in the middle of the woods and there's a house with somebody who's
And we got more coming.
yeah, I know.
But they're setting up they're gonna be in it just to set up the 2 new agents that are
Right.
gonna carry
Which
it.
is fine. It
But the
works.
the chemistry between the 2,
Ah,
and we did cross over on that one,
okay.
but it's in a different spot for me.
Okay.
Yeah, it is a
Oh,
well, if I'm gonna gush, you know where it is on mine. Um, yeah,
yeah.
superior.
It's just so
And
well
the
done.
movies too.
Correct.
Not only did that show kick ass, when the movies came out, they were fantastic.
Yes. Well written, well
And do you
acted.
remember the last movie, how it ended? Like,
With
him and Scully
and the baby.
him and Scully wound up fucking, and he evidently has alien blood in him,
Right.
and they had an alien fucking baby.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah.
who I think for that movie, because I think at one point, like, every show gets successful,
Mhm.
the original showrunner left,
Right.
and it meandered for maybe a season or 2, and then when the showrunner came back and finished it, and then he did the movies too. Yeah, I could watch that. I could
Oh,
pick up that at any time.
exactly.
Anytime.
And maybe the number one soundtrack for theme song for that theme song was just spot on.
Favorite character in that show? Can't be
Oh, it can't be Mulder's Scully.
other than Mulder or Scully, because
Um,
I think both of them count as one character because they played so well off of each other.
Probably Cancer Man.
Cancer Man was great. I like
Yeah.
the 3 guys that worked for him,
Oh, they were
the
good.
nerd guys. That they
tech
were
guy,
tech
yeah.
guys. They were fantastic. Fantastic. Alright, so now
They were like something out of one of oh, what's his name from New Jersey? Kevin.
from where?
Oh, owns the comic book store down in Red Bank.
Oh, Kevin Smith.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Yeah.
that.
The Clerks guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so my number 2
Okay.
actually is an adjunct, would not be in existence if it weren't for my number 3,
Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I know what it is.
Black Mirror.
Yes.
Yeah. So, again, Black Mirror took the mantle, took
Right.
the torch,
Mhm.
and ran with it with more intense and more convoluted storylines, and they even had some recurring, storylines too.
Right.
Uh, some span 3 episodes, some span 2 episodes, and I think that's a couple seasons long too.
Yeah.
A lot of time in between them.
Well done, though.
Yeah, I enjoyed Black Mirror. It was fantastic. Some of them I didn't like. Some of the episodes are like, what?
I think that was the point, though. It was supposed to be outside the box.
Well, I think what made that show special for me, every episode had its own director, its own so there was a vision for each one. There wasn't a showrunner, and it
Right.
probably had to have been a showrunner, but he wasn't involved in every episode.
Right.
So you got an off the wall fakakta guy. I haven't used fakakta in such a long time.
The F word of choice.
F word of choice. So that is my number 2, and I can't wait to hear your number 1.
I know what your number one is.
Well,
but
because I already gushed over it.
Right.
Yes.
can you guess what my number one is? I've told you what my number one is way back when.
Tonight? Oh.
And I'll give you a hint that it is the second iteration of a TV show.
Hmm.
The series was dark. It was realistic. It
I'm
was
lost.
apocalyptic.
I'm lost.
It was the second version of Battlestar Galactica.
Oh,
Did you never watch
not the
this?
second version, no.
Oh my gosh.
Because here's why. Here's why.
Why?
Because of reverence for the first version.
Oh no, the first one was like it's like saying I didn't watch Robert Pattinson as Batman because I didn't wanna offend Adam West. Are you kidding?
Mm,
It was like difference between shooting a bullet and throwing one.
very good analogy, Vincenzo.
Oh
That's
my
very good.
gosh. The second one, it had you guessing, and by the way the series was wrapped up, probably the best execution of wrapping a series up that I've ever watched. It went, "Oh my gosh, full circle." There was a hint a hint of something supernatural in it, but not enough to take away from the science fiction part,
Right.
but grounded in that, you know, what are they gonna do next? You were not only the Cylons, but you were now looking for people who were advanced versions of the Cylons,
Right.
and they were part of the cast. And I'm telling you, you're you're excellent at guessing what's gonna happen next. But I dare you to get all of them, all the I guess they call them the 12. But when you look at the cast, you say, "Oh, this one is probably,
Who played the Starbuck character? I mean, not Starbuck. What the fuck was his name?
Katie Sackhoff actually played Starbuck.
Oh,
They gender swapped
they
it.
gender swapped it. Maybe you know what?
So well done. So well done.
Women don't send me an email. I think that's why I didn't watch it. And not
My God,
because
no,
I'm okay with women's gender swapping, but for some reason,
she was the best. She
I know the
was
actress
the
too.
best.
She's very cute. Yeah.
Incredible. She was so it was so well done. S you know, when the apocalypse happens and everybody's got and allegiances switch naturally, sit there and say, "Oh, why did that person all of a sudden do that?" So well done.
How
I
many? There
can't
wasn't many seasons, right?
um,
2?
let's see if I got
Well,
it.
what year is that? I'll do the math because
You know my math. 2004 to 2009.
that's 5 years.
Yeah. Oh, it was
Maybe I'll give that a try.
oh, you will not be disappointed. You won't.
Okay. Well, my number 1 is anticlimactic
Yeah,
because you already know because X-Files to me,
yeah,
nobody touches it.
yeah. Until you watch Battlestar Galactica,
No,
you'll understand.
stop it.
When you watch it, you'll
It's not better than the X-Files.
It's 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 different than X-Files. It's
I
like
would understand maybe I could understand why you picked it as number 1, but it's not it would never surpass
no.
it would never supplant
No, I don't think it would,
for
knowing
me.
correct. But I think Battlestar Galactica could be your new number 2.
And I'm excited for the next even if it's just Mulder and Scully ushering the 2 new agents in,
Mhm.
which by the way, and this is by no means a complaint, but they're not gender swapping, they're race swapping.
Okay.
Both of them are
Oh,
black.
yeah, I saw the
Yeah, so yeah, but I don't care.
both of them are black?
I think maybe I could
No,
be wrong.
one of them is black.
I'll put it up
I
there.
think the female may be black and the
Okay.
male is
Do we know the cast? I don't know.
yeah, the cast was
Is it famous people?
no,
Oh, okay.
no.
Did you come up because I had some honorable mentions that just missed the list. Did you?
Yes.
Okay, so my first honorable mention,
Okay.
is Lost.
Oh my god, I hated that show.
Why?
Okay.
Everything about it was
episode
sci-fi.
episode no, it was sci-fi, but it was episode 1, 12 questions that had to be answered. Episode 2, we answered one of those questions, but we'll give you another 12. Everything kept giving you
Right.
questions and not enough answers for you
So,
to follow it.
There's a reason for
I was lost.
there's a reason for that. That show was supposed to be 2 seasons. When it
Okay.
became huge,
Right,
so they had a storyline
right.
that was going to span 2 seasons.
Okay.
When the first season was such a hit, they said, we need more story."
And they were trying to fill in the blanks.
So they stretched it,
No, but you know what? You
but
could tell.
that was your first actually, a first taste of multiverse because
Correct.
Jack was seeing himself in a different timeline, and
But I think for the reason that they said, "Oh, now we gotta stretch it." You know what happens when you stretch
yeah,
something?
no,
It doesn't look clear, does it?
But that first episode with
Oh, no, I love the
was
first
it a
episode.
dinosaur?
I love the first half of the first season I was like, "Okay, okay." But then I had more questions than answers, and then it felt convoluted.
Although that thing in the we thought it was a dinosaur, and it wound up being just a really big fucking polar bear,
Right.
which I was kinda pissed off at that,
Right.
but
Right, and,
alright, your first honorable mention.
it was gonna be Star Trek.
Oh,
Yeah, I said it was gonna be up there. But it's funny because the one after that was probably a show that you may not have heard of. It was a weird it was called Lex,
Lex
Lexx.
Luthor?
Nope.
Oh,
It was just a think of Babylon 5 on acid.
never heard
It
of it.
was so weird.
Was it English?
Um, it was I wanna say it's a BBC probably production, but it was, and if you saw the actors say, "Oh, yeah, I recognize them," but it was just so weird.
I'll check it out. I never heard of it, so I'm always up for
It was
something
a
new.
trippy Babylon 5, like, the writer sat there and said, "Oh, let's do Babylon 5, but let's light up first." And it was that weird. It was Guardians of the Galaxy on drugs.
Okay, I will
Yeah.
check that out. My second honorable mention, and this is very specific.
Mm.
It is a season of a show because the other seasons had nothing to do with sci-fi, but
Mm.
this one season did, and that
Mhm.
is the show Fargo. There were aliens in one season.
Yeah. Alright.
Out of the blue, like,
Yeah.
and you didn't see aliens till the fucking, like, episode 7.
One of the writers of Lex said, "You know what we could do for Fargo?" And he lit up.
I remember watching it going, "What the fuck? A spaceship? I mean, what the fuck?" But I and that's a stretch.
But it worked.
It worked for me, and Fargo on its own,
Right. It was
great show.
great show.
Every show was separate,
Right, which I loved.
which I like.
Yeah.
Different cast, different
Yes.
everything, and I forget.
And they kept reinventing it, which was great.
I think it was season 3 or 4. I don't again, sorry guys, not much research this week. Uh-huh. So that's my second. I have 3, but do you have another one?
Let's see, there was, I like Expanse, The Expanse.
That's a good one.
That was good for me, grounded, you know, political commentaries and social commentaries on there, very well done.
I enjoyed that.
Um,
There really is a lot
oh,
to work off of.
by the way,
Are you
I should
adding another one?
I should probably just redo the list. Now I'd have to bump them all. Actually, my favorite movie of all time is a science fiction show. I didn't even it's not a series, though, it's a movie.
What is?
So, if we were doing
Blade Runner?
movies correct.
Oh, okay.
They're doing a series. Like,
Uh,
what's your name's gonna be in it?
do we need a Blade Runner series? We don't.
We didn't need another
We had
Alien series, but the last one was well done, so
we didn't need the fucking sequel either to Blade Runner, by the way.
no, we did.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did. You kinda get that oh, I think it was so well done, that second one. The first one had more of a mood about it and, was groundbreaking in so many ways. Second one, I enjoyed it I thought it was a worthy sequel. Not Godfather 2, but
Mm.
but but worthy, yeah.
Alright, so my last, honorable mention,
Yeah.
and, listen, I don't know if this really fits into the sci-fi genre, but I shoehorned it in there.
You get up, John.
No,
Dick Button, the sci-fi.
Twin Peaks.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there was some wacky shit going on.
I would
David Lynch,
yeah.
may he rest in peace, who just passed away, I think, last year.
Mhm.
Whether it be drug infused or he had issues, was a messed up motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
And that show was just all over the place.
Right. But, even though that was all over the place, I enjoyed that. I enjoyed
Oh, no. I love the
that was
movies.
organized chaos
Love
at
the
its
movies,
best.
and then when they did the TV show, I was so psyched
Mhm.
and ready. And there was one episode, and I kid you not, I think we talked about this. Maybe I talked about it when I was doing this on my own. There was one episode that was 40 minutes of static. Like when your TV goes out,
Right.
it was 10 minutes of a show, and then it went to
I
static.
remember.
And that was the fucking rest of the show.
Yeah.
David Lynch was messed up.
Yeah.
And I think
In the best kind of way, though.
yeah, but I think it was drug induced. He was a proponent of psychedelics and all that shit.
Right.
Yeah, I love anything Twin Peaks. Did we ever find out who killed Laura? I don't even know if we did.
We're just enjoying the crazy ride,
The midget who talked backwards, man. I mean, all of that. And what's his name? The guy who played the.
Oh, yeah.
He was in Desperate Housewives. I
Yeah.
forget his name.
That cool black hair.
Yes. Oh, he had great
A
hair.
little.
He had great hair. And he played 2 parts too. He actually met himself from another dimension, and
It disqualifies sci-fi.
it's a fucked up show.
It is.
Do you have one more?
Oh, there's so many.
You can think of actually, I have another one. If you have another one, I can come up with one more that I think should have been mentioned. And this is another one and done too, by the way, which I was pissed off about. But
No, it wasn't.
oh, you need time to think?
Correct.
Okay.
Exactly.
It was an NBC show
Okay.
called Surface, where this amphibious alien lands in a kid's pool in California. Like it fell from space,
All right.
and he was hiding it from his parents in the pool. But the problem was it was getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and the show didn't get picked up for the second season, so we were left.
The pimple never did pop.
We never knew what the fuck happened.
Wow.
That wasn't enough time for you to think of another one?
Dude, how did you feel about, and it's probably, I don't know if it was a ripoff of The Twilight Zone, The Outer Limits.
A direct ripoff of
Yeah.
another network.
Right. Not.
It was another.
I thought well done, but
It was Twilight Zone second, right? I mean,
yeah.
like it was.
Junior.
I don't know what
Yeah.
network Twilight Zone was on,
Right.
but it was the rival network that came up with The Outer Limits. I get it. It was the same premise.
Let's see. Outer Limits, 1963 to 1965.
Twilight Zone was earlier, right? It had to be.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
You don't have that
It was
written
a
down.
rip. I didn't have Twilight Zone on my list.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the most prepared I've seen Vincenzo for a segment.
Mhm.
And this might be the least I was prepared. Usually,
Yeah, but you see, you're so well versed in being able to just
no.
take something and knock it
Okay,
down.
all right, so that went well, I think.
I think so too.
Okay. Let's put up the nerd alert because I wanted to talk about
Waiting all night to put up the nerd alert.
I wanted to talk about Doomsday. So now, again, I think we talked about this. The trailer's not coming until after San Diego comes out.
The trailer's not coming until after the movie.
Well, here's the latest. Here's the latest. Because Brand New Day takes place right before Doomsday. That's the timeline.
Okay.
So to show the trailer,
To give away something for
yeah. So they're waiting. If anything, the trailer will be shown maybe right after the run of Brand New Day.
all right.
So we have to wait.
Listen, you know what? Unless I only got like a year to live, I can wait for these things because
Oh.
I want a little bit of
Well, Brand New Day is only 2 months, but we're in May.
Right.
June, 2.5 months away.
and you know what? We're not gonna get a lot of Batman spoilers. We're gonna get the little
Oh.
we're gonna get little
No, there
I
was
got those
some,
2 screenshots
no. Something dropped today.
about the
Sebastian Stan was talking to people.
was he?
Ah.
Did he not read his contract? Not doing so?
He posted an Instagram thing of him and his trainer making him a protein drink.
Hmm.
Now, okay, so listen, why is Harvey Dent bulking up?
Maybe Harvey Dent, maybe it's a different iteration. Maybe it's a different version where he's,
But the statement, and I'll put the statement up, I'm going to paraphrase it. He said what Matt Reeves has done is something special.
mm,
And if we pull this off, that's the word, I think that's the words he used.
okay.
This is going to be,
By the way, when they say if we pull that off, what he means is storyline is great. Can I act well enough
no, I
to
think,
pull off
I
the
think
part?
I took it as Matt Reeves has swung for the fences with this
Right.
story.
Well,
And
you
he
know what?
said his words were, "Everyone's going to be blown away
Well,
and not going to expect what they see."
oh, I like that. I want it to be completely different tone from the first one. I want it just to be again, like you and I, we would love it to be a horror.
I think that's where we're going.
I hope so. I hope we get
And I think
I
it's
want it,
I
more
think the Court of
intense.
Owls. I think it's the Court of Owls,
I want it to be brutal. I want it to be dark. I want it to be different.
and I think if I read the tea leaves
Mm.
correctly,
Ooh.
I think they're gonna have him in Arkham at one point.
Oh, that'd be great.
I don't know why he winds up in there, but
You and I, who love our Halloween attractions, why have they not built an Arkham yet to run
well,
through?
probably because they can't.
Yeah, but DC can do it. As part of their wow, that would just be crazy.
Did
That
you I'm gonna go back to another show. Did you watch Pluribus?
Blitter?
Oh.
Blitter? He said, "Did you watch Blitter?"
Okay, I just realized
It's speaking Latin to me.
it's another Apple TV show,
Yeah.
but that is sci-fi.
Okay.
It's about aliens taking over or another civilization. I don't know if it's quite I think it is aliens. Did you watch Breaking Bad
Oh, yeah.
and Better Call Saul?
Didn't watch Better Call Saul.
Okay, well,
Couldn't get into it. Couldn't get into it. Breaking Bad was a Hallmark show.
It was,
It was
but
a jewel.
so she was in Breaking Bad. She
Okay.
was Saul's girlfriend
Okay.
because Saul was in
Breaking Bad.
yeah,
Right.
but that relationship gets delved into in Better Call Saul. She plays this woman, and I think they're aliens. We haven't gotten to the point yet where we only had one season,
Right.
but they killed everybody
Mm.
except her.
The alien?
Yeah, she's the only human left on Earth, and they cater to her. Like whatever she wants, she writes down, and they bring to her.
She's a queen bee.
We don't know yet what the fuck it is. And at the end, well, because you're not gonna see it because you don't have Apple TV.
Mhm.
At the end of the first season, she asked them for an atom bomb. I don't know what I don't know what she plans to do. And the thing is, she can't kill herself. They protect her. So
Mm. Wow.
we'll see.
Yeah. Is it
We
good?
It was amazing.
Is it?
I mean, I blew through I think it's only 8 or 10 episodes. I think
Okay.
I finished it in a weekend. It was that addictive.
All right.
Um,
Mm.
what do you miss? I have to ask. We had this discussion, I think, at work. Do you like the current state of TV where you can blow through a series in a weekend? Because I find when I see a show that drops once a week, I'm like,
Right.
motherfuckers. I rather be able to sit down Saturday through Sunday and power through and finish it.
Instant gratification.
I can't stand when they drop one a week now. Like
But
The Boys, I can't stand it.
but by the way, did we not grow up that way?
We did, but
Eh,
now I got a taste of what we could have.
Here, you can have this, and we're gonna take it away. You could just not watch it from the beginning and then just binge the shit out of it, but then your curiosity goes crazy.
Because what happens is, and this is because the way society is now with the way TV is, they drop 2 or 3 episodes initially,
Right,
and then it's 1 a week.
right.
But then you're binging something else that dropped all 10 episodes, and you fucking forget that there's
Yes,
an
you do. Tomorrow is the last episode of The Boys?
no. We have 7, 8, 9 left.
Really?
Mhm.
Okay. Wow.
6, yeah, episode 6 was last week.
Right.
7, 8, 9.
Right, so the last episode of The Boys with, spoiler alert, the Deep supposedly killing Black
Black
Noir.
Noir, which I like that he's talking now, by the way. I think that's funny.
So he strangled him and then stabbed him with a knife? I thought he was a little more invulnerable than that.
No, I don't think he
The
had
Deep
any
the Deep strangled him and then took a knife to underneath his jaw and jabbed that, and then he bled out, and I'm like, Really? This is the same guy that was taking bullets and stuff?"
I'm gonna hot take here for me. I think we're gonna be disappointed with the ending. That's just me. I don't know why. I have a
This
feeling.
this is like The Walking Dead, where it was such a great graphic novel, and then they just diluted it
Well,
on
they've
TV.
already said they're not
I
following the comics.
and I get it because they're going to spoil it. If you're going to follow it, or listen, the books were so, so graphic and so crazy. As much as The Boys is crazy anyway, it's crazier in the graphic novels.
I have a hot
Crazier.
take. I enjoy Gen V better than the
Um,
Boys.
it was okay. I thought, yeah, well, I thought the pacing was a little odd.
And I'm a little trepidatious.
Yeah, close enough.
Spell it, Fritzy. Uh,
C-A-P.
huh. She is in sunny Florida now visiting family.
Right.
I'm a little cautious about this prequel with Soldier Boy because the last episode they spent so much time setting up that fucking show, like
You
Bomb
had to.
Squad. Was his name Bomb Squad? Was that Bomb Site? Bomb Site. I think it was Bomb Site. We never fucking saw him till that episode because he's going to be in
Right.
the sequel, the prequel.
But he fit into the narrative.
Yeah,
So it
okay.
was fine. He went in and maybe serves another purpose. I sent you a Instagram link about what that whole interaction was about Soldier Boy changing bomb whatever. What's his name? Making him
I
more,
think it's
more
Bomb Site.
okay.
It's not Bomb Squad because that would make
Maybe
sense.
more than once, right? More than one person.
Yeah.
I don't think
I'll throw it up there, whatever
Yeah.
this fucking character is.
bomb fill in the blank.
We can't know everything, Vincenzo.
No, we can't. That's why we have Google.
Listen,
Mhm.
we had another discussion at work today about AI. And I'm known as the poster child that is going to be blamed for the death of our civilization because
Listen,
I
AI
feed
did
it. Yeah, because I use it all the time and I'm feeding the algorithm
So
and
do I.
okay. I don't care.
Correct.
I'm 60.
It's like Photoshop back in the day.
Yeah, I mean, it's all relative, right? I mean, come on.
Napster was supposed to destroy the world. Napster was going to be the downfall.
I fucking use Napster. I'm sorry.
Okay, there you go.
Maybe I am the linchpin. Maybe I've been on every cutting edge of every technology. And you know what pissed me off about Napster? Actually, I didn't use Napster. I used LimeWire.
I use LimeWire.
Yeah. And what
But you would get bugs with LimeWire.
not bugs. People would like upload the first 30 seconds of the song and then like blah 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 blah. They put other shit there and you waste the time because it took like almost 40 minutes to fucking MP3.
Forever.
Technology has changed. Like LimeWire, it took 45 minutes to get one MP3. You download that like now.
Just in a blink.
Craziness.
Yeah.
We're,
Good to be alive.
it is. Listen,
Listen,
okay.
we struggled through all the formats. We did singles and albums.
I had
cassettes,
every
8-tracks.
and I was
CDs.
on the precipice. Spell
Wow.
that. Spell that.
Spell that, Fritzy.
I was on the precipice of converting everything I owned to DAT digital audio tape, but that never took off. Never took off. I think I bought one album on DAT and then it just like tanked.
Listen, picture this, a aftermarket 8-track player that's mounted in your car.
Mounted or melted?
Mounted.
Oh, mounted.
However, now picture your mom running over with a fire extinguisher to put it out when it lights on fire.
Oh my God.
Correct. I don't know if it was the wires or the tape got stuck in something and it overheated and it literally started flaming. And mom ran out with the fire extinguisher.
That's fine.
And I had to clean the Ford Pinto up.
That's fine. Yeah, you think about, the visor with all this fucking CDs.
CDs.
Or I had a binder in my car.
Yes.
With 400 C. I mean, everything. I love the fact that everything is fucking digital now.
Oh.
I mean, what?
Nobody understands. Do you know my son said to me, Dad, don't sell your comics. Not even the ones you don't like or you don't think are valuable. Remember when you sold your CDs? I'm going, they're not worth anything now either. It's not like albums
Like, I
that are
tried
still being used.
you tried to sell my CDs. I
Oh,
wound up
no.
putting them out on the street, and you know what? Nobody fucking took them.
By the way, we tried to give them to the library, and they wouldn't
They
take
went,
them.
Why
A
everything
library. Library takes everything.
everything's in the fucking cloud.
It
You don't
is.
you don't need a physical piece.
No.
And the
Yeah. Now, if you have an album, it's a whole different story because guess what? DJs still use albums, the artwork that
I
came
got
with
news
the
for you.
album covers,
Most DJs are digital, and
but a lot of them use album. And by the way, albums have come back. People are
Yeah, but
buying albums for
we talked about this. I'm not paying $35 for a fucking album.
correct, they're expensive, but the thing is the kids are buying the turntables with the built-in
I
Bluetooth
get it.
so they can do all the things
Are you
and
dropping a needle on something, or are you just gonna say, "Hey, play this"?
right. But they don't understand the mystique.
I miss the liner notes. I miss the front and back. I miss an inner sleeve.
I'm sitting there with my candy cigarettes, listening to this album and looking at the art for Three Dog Night with my candy cigarette and going, "How cool is this?" And this is what the kids today don't get, and they're trying to capture that, but it was a different time.
Listen, you can't fight just like the term you can't fight City Hall.
Mhm.
You can't fight technology and progression.
Correct.
It just it's gonna happen. So just
And it makes your life easier.
stop bitching about it, Gen Z, and just, figure out how to make it work for you and figure out listen, they all bitch, "The AI's taking jobs." Well, figure out how to get a job working with AI so
Right.
you don't get
Ask your, intern at work if she buys
no, she's not an intern anymore. She is a full-fledged employee.
hey, ask your full-fledged employee that if she buys a turntable, is that cultural appreciation or cultural
Oh,
appropriation?
we have that she wouldn't come on the podcast. She would
No,
not.
but you can ask,
But,
is it cultural appreciation to buy a turntable that I had, or is it a cultural appreciation? Is it appropriation or appreciation? Uh,
I agree with you. I don't miss albums though, by the way. I don't.
oh, I don't either.
No. I miss, like we said, reading and that
That
shit.
sure.
But dropping the needle on it,
Yeah.
I don't need that shit.
Those needles are expensive too.
I had yeah,
They scratch your album and you're done.
and I listen, I was a audiophile, is that the
Yes.
yeah. I think I had a diamond needle, I think I or platinum, it was a
Yeah.
platinum.
Yeah.
I think that was the most expensive one.
Right.
All of my audio, uh,
Apparatus.
that's a bad word, equipment
Okay.
was tube. Because
Tube.
tubes, because you got the best sound out of that. It was not solid state. I went and bought
Oh.
stuff. So when you fired that shit on, you heard the boom. But the sound was better.
Okay.
I had studio monitor speakers that I mean,
Good stuff.
listen. But now I just say, "Hey Google,
Right.
play this album for me."
Right. Yeah. I love it. And you can find everything. You can find everything that you grew up with.
Create
And
your
you
own
can find everything
playlist.
that
It's crazy. I'm
you
sorry.
used to have to pay Sam Goodies to put it all together on a cassette tape.
Yeah.
Both sides.
I used to make my own
Yeah. You're good.
with a label maker.
Right.
Because I didn't wanna write the songs. I was making with my P-Touch.
The label maker. Do they sell label makers still?
Yeah, I think they do. Why would you? Because
I don't know.
and then from the label maker, I graduated to software that made CD covers and
Yeah.
and I don't miss any of that.
No. No.
Nope.
Nope. I don't blame you.
I'm ready for the what do we I want a jaw implant that I could listen because I could hear it and I could just play it, and I don't have to wear headphones or anything.
Blink your eyes twice if you want to play Kiss.
Oh. Speaking of Kiss, nice segue.
Thank you.
Um, I saw this week they're in the studio recording new songs. Well, for the Avatar show. So they're doing that thing in
Okay.
Vegas,
Right.
like the ABBA thing,
Right.
but the technology is like 10 times better. So, I
Correct.
mean, I watched if you look at that ABBA thing, you wouldn't know.
No.
If you're a casual, oh, look at them, they're on stage.
Right.
So the technology is like 10 times better. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
Would I spend a lot of money for it? No, I don't think.
New music though.
New music.
I
I'm
love it.
ecstatic. I'm
I
ecstatic.
love.
I'm ecstatic about that.
Love.
Now, I'm sure Paul has tremendous help in the studio because
What is his voice?
Did I send you that clip of David Lee Roth?
Yes.
Oh.
So embarrassing. I was embarrassed for him.
But you know what? He doesn't seem to care. He's getting paid.
Oh, he was doing his usual smile and his hands outstretched and
I mean, he's got 13 backup singers to help him, but that still does not help him.
yeah, no.
Nope.
Nope. Not when it comes to his part. Teddy swims.
Oh.
Teddy swims. I'll carry you, baby. I'll carry you.
Oh, he didn't carry him.
I'll carry you right off stage.
All right, we're at 50-something minutes.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
approaching an hour.
All right.
We next week is episode 20.
Ooh.
We should do something special for episode 20 to the night not the night before, the episode before the new season.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, like I mentioned, merch store is open. I'll put the link up there. Go buy a mug, go buy a fucking t-shirt. Support the fucking podcast. If you're not going to comment, buy something.
Or both.
Or both. I'm not looking to make money on this. I want to be able to like maybe go out one night and see somebody with a World According to Dick Buttons t-shirt on.
By the way, we should. Anybody who buys anything from the merch store, we should do a little thing where we pick one out of the hat and have one as a guest. Have somebody as a guest and bring them in.
Actually sitting here or Zoom or
Are you going to do a third chair? Sure.
Yeah. Well, they have to be local.
Listen, get a bus ticket. Put you on your World According to Dick Buttons t-shirt and come on over.
Yeah, I'm not paying for travel time, so that's all on you. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Hey, is there anything else you'd like to say before we say goodnight?
Go Battlestar Galactica and go home.
Thank you guys for tuning in. You really have no idea what this means to us. Cheers, Vincenzo.
Thank you, Mr.
And we will see you next week.
Right on.
Yeah, here we go now. Hit like a shot of truth. Reviews that cut with the razor's tooth. Interviews you don't wanna miss. Step right up. Welcome to this. From the mic to your soul, he's taking control. Tune in, lean in, let the man speak. Deep Buttons bringing fire every week. From wine, so Vincent's on to the Fritzy Files where the truth gets shown. Season 6. Buckle up real tight. It's the world according to Dick Buttons, baby.